Good morning, everyone. So good to see you again. A few people in the chat already. Hi, Mariella, Marianne, Sabina, and Bianca, Nelleke. Good to see you all. Yeah, so it's a little bit gray today in the Netherlands, or at least um, in the area where I live, and I thought I add a little bit more color to this gray day. So I add a little bit more color to so this is why I have this beautiful reddish background. So yeah, for people who don't know me yet, so trans, that's good. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so for people who don't know me, hi, I'm Julia Henze, an artist, urban sketcher, art teacher, and your guide on this Inktober challenge. I'm also the founder of Brave Brushes Studio, a supportive community where amateur artists like you learn how to paint, to draw, have fun, and grow together. We have classes on watercolor, gouache, markers, and ink. Also, people sketching, vehicles, urban sketching, about proportions, perspective, and all this sketching stuff. And next month, we will do colored pencils. Yeah, one of my favorite topics, I think. There will be a lot of exercises, also some very nice sketches that we will do this month. So if you're interested, next no, only this week, only this month, we have 15% off the monthly subscription. 10% of the 3-month subscription. So if you want to improve your sketching skills, or maybe next month if you want to draw with us, learn about colored pencils, go to bravebrushes.com and become a member and learn with our amazing other members. Okay, so today we have a very nice Italian house to draw. As you know, the prompts are for this Inktober are not the official prompts, but the prompts or the references that I prepared for you. And if you haven't them yet, find the link below the video also about materials that I use in these videos. You can find all the information that you need, or maybe not all. If you can't find something, just ask in the comments, and I will try to answer your question. Okay, so today this house, and this is one of the uh, nicest, I think, B&Bs where I ever that I ever visited in Italy, in Le Marque, and it was such a beautiful place to stay, and also to take a picture for drawing today. Okay, so let me turn on my light, and so we can start drawing. I will use today a very large brush and 3 ink colors. I was a little bit in doubt about the materials for today. I thought, yeah, what can I use? This is a quite warm picture, and I thought if I use only black, it would maybe be a little bit too boring. I don't know. By the way, if you use only black for all your sketches, that's absolutely amazing. I see your sketches on Instagram, and they are really, really cool. So yeah, go ahead to use whatever you want. I will use 3 colors. I again put watercolor paper, glued watercolor paper to my normal sketchbook because the pages are thin and I had some spots on this side, and I thought maybe it's a good idea to put some paper on it, and for this reference, warm colors and maybe more water than usual with inks would be a good idea. So let me, oh, you can't you can see my inks. 3 colors, yellow, deep red, and emerald. And emerald is a very strange color because it looks like it's green, but it's not. It's really like kind of blue and perfect for this swimming pool. Okay, so yeah, let's start. We don't have that much time, so grab your materials, whatever it is, and let's start painting or sketching. So I will just apply some, or maybe let me see what I can. I will use this yellow color for the house. Maybe a little bit too much water this time. And just paint it on the page. No worries about the exact proportions or whatever. And I think that's a very nice way to work with inks, actually. And here in this reference we have quite a complicated thing. We have perspective here, as you can see, but oh, it's the wrong color that I wanted to take. Let me see. Here the perspective is not very difficult, by the way, at least not for the swimming pool. I think it's a little bit too blue. Let me see. Maybe I need to mix it a little bit with my yellow. Yeah, that's better. But now I mix all my colors together in the bottles. That's not a good idea, by the way. Don't try it at home, I would say. And add a little bit of yellow to this whole thing. And again, a little bit more blue. Inks are different from watercolor, so they are much thinner, and that makes it sometimes a bit more complicated to use them. Okay, so I think that just a little bit red here and there. The roofs are not red, but who cares? And this one here. Okay. The difficult thing of this all, I think, is that we don't have that much time and the inks should dry a little bit before I can add. Oh, maybe I need this color later. Let me keep it like that. Okay, so before it starts to dry more, maybe I can add some color to the parts that are already dry. Here, for example. And I really love how these parts, how these lines get thicker because I have some water on my palette. I think it's really fun how it works with this technique. Use some darker color under the roof for the shadow. And let me see, I don't know if I want to draw all this lounge, I don't know, chairs, beds. I don't know how to call it, what to call it. Here. Yeah, I know it's green, but we don't need to use the colors that we see in the reference. Nobody says you have to do it, so you have a choice. But I think it's also quite fun. Oh, look at this, happy accidents. It's also quite fun to work on this wet paper, because it's so unpredictable, and I know a lot of you don't like this, that things can be unpredictable. There are already so many unpredictable things in our lives, especially with sketching, but I think it's also a cool thing sometimes, especially when it turns out better than you had expected. And it's more often than you would think. The door, I don't know, I drew the shower in where the door should be, but that's not a problem at all, at least not for me. Maybe I will add some of this blue color to the windows a little bit later, when the other colors get more dry. And here we have some windows. Again, no worries about the proportions. Also, no worries about the amount of the windows or whatever you draw. Stones, maybe. We again just create a suggestion, and I don't like this things there. I move them a little bit to the other side, maybe another one here. And add some stones to the walls, otherwise we will have very boring walls. and the lounge chairs are some are shorter, some are a little bit longer. And here it's more important to use the rules of perspective. So I choose one point where all these lines, the perspective lines, will come, and it's not, by the way, it's not a real point, it's just my imagination. And oh, it should be here, by the way. The point should be more here because this line is straight. Okay, no worries about that. I can change it a little bit. Add some planks. And okay, now I have to repair some mistakes here, because otherwise it will look quite weird. And that's already kind of good, I think. Okay, for the shadow under the lounge beds, chairs, I don't know. The drop shadow. You don't need to draw all these complicated things, by the way. I mean, if you don't know anything about perspective, you can keep it much simpler and just skip this part completely. I don't really like how it turned out, so I think that this will be a good solution to all this, to the whole part, maybe, or maybe not. And add some blue color to the windows. Yeah, sometimes you have to try out things to discover that they don't work for you, for example. I'm not sure if this will turn out better today. I will probably need to wait before the sketch or before these colors dry again, and then I can add this. Yeah, it's too wet right now. But what I can do now, still have a few minutes. Let's add the shadow under the roof. Under all these roofs, by the way. And I'm not sure if it will help me to make this sketch better, but we will see, we will see. It's all an experiment, as I said in the beginning when we started with this Inktober challenge. We are here to play around, to practice every day, and not every sketch will turn out beautiful. Some will be like this one, for example. Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe it will get better. Who knows? Who knows? Usually I know how to make a sketch better if I use, for example, colored pencils. Yeah, I can make pretty much any sketch better with colored pencils or with any other materials. But it's more difficult when you are short on time. So yeah, it looks weird. Fun also, by the way, maybe. And let me see, can I still make it better? Marielle, thank you for your encouragement. The colors are really, really cool, yes. Yeah, it's not what I thought it would be when I started this sketch, but sometimes it's just it's just an experiment that also a very good thing. A very good thing. Practice, practice, practice. Let's add some shadow to this side. And I don't know what I can do about this part. I don't think I can do anything. Maybe I will add more, add the white pencil to this bed here, so it will look a little bit better. But maybe it's the first sketch that is not really not that nice as the other ones. Usually I succeeded to make them better, but this time, I'm not sure. Okay, anyways. Okay, oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys for your encouragement and support. And I'm absolutely okay if it doesn't work today, it will work tomorrow. And maybe the day after. We will see. We will see. As I said, it's an experiment. And let me show you my face again. Yeah. So a little bit complicated thing today, but I'm very happy that I tried it. And you're, you're the only one who thinks it's not good. Thank you, Gerda. Thank you, guys. Um, okay, I think I will try to make it a little bit better before I post it on, on Instagram. I need just a little bit more time to let it dry, and who knows? I don't know. I don't know. This time it's also, by the way, we usually tend to think that when a sketch doesn't look like we had expected, then we tend to think that it's not good, or I think you also have this thing that you sometimes think, oh, uh, it it doesn't work. It didn't work today. But when you look at it later, then you discover that it looks much better than you thought. Do you know this feeling? I think everyone knows, right? Which white pencil? These are pens. The adding pens. I have different sizes: the thinner one and the thicker ones. So yeah, they are quite good, I think. So oh, you know the things. Good to hear. Okay, so yes, yes, yeah. I know that is for everyone pretty much the same. We are sometimes a little bit too critical, too hard on ourselves, and especially when you have a pressure for creating something good, it works in a different way, and it's more difficult to create something very beautiful, but that's okay. Okay, so guys, thank you very much for being with me. It's a little bit longer live stream today. Let me see. Yeah, post your sketch if you want to post your sketch on Instagram. Don't forget to like this video, by the way. And even if I'm not that happy with this sketch, please like this video. Maybe it will help other people to experiment and also to discover new ways uh, to work with inks, and also it's your way to appreciate my work, and I am always very grateful for that. Okay, so tomorrow we will draw something different. I don't remember what. It's a plant. It's a plant. Yeah, we will see how that will turn out. And yeah, so have a great day, and I see your sketches on Instagram. Yeah, don't forget to use the hashtag Julia Henze _ Inktober. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye bye.